What if the very thing everyone warned you about turned out to be the biggest blessing of your life? My husband loves my daughter like she's his own. I still remember the first day I introduced my daughter Maya to Daniel, the man who would later become my husband. Even now, when I close my eyes, I can hear the whispers. Men don't take children that aren't theirs. He will treat her differently once he marries you. He may love you, but that child? Don't expect too much. I heard it everywhere, from friends, from family, even from strangers who thought they were giving me advice. And the truth? I was scared. I had raised Maya alone for 5 years. She was my whole world, my heartbeat, my little miracle. The thought of anyone hurting her, emotionally or otherwise, terrified me more than anything. So when I agreed to marry Daniel, the one secret fear I carried quietly was this: will he truly accept my daughter, or will he just tolerate her because of me? For months, I watched their relationship like a hawk. I watched every interaction, every moment, every small gesture. But what I saw still surprises me. The first sign was small. One evening, I heard laughter coming from the living room. I walked out and saw Daniel on the floor, letting Maya paint his face with her toy makeup kit. She had drawn pink circles on his cheeks, a crooked red heart on his forehead, and glitter everywhere. But Daniel didn't complain. He didn't stop her. He didn't do that forced smile adults usually do for kids. He laughed, a real, belly-deep laugh. When he saw me watching, he said, "Don't look at me like that. I'm her model today." My chest warmed, but I still kept my guard up. The second sign was even deeper. Maya had a school presentation. Parents were allowed to attend, but my boss had scheduled a compulsory meeting. I almost cried because I didn't want her to stand alone. Before I could even figure out a solution, Daniel told me, "Don't worry, I'll be there. I'll sit in the front row." And he did. He recorded the whole presentation. He clapped the loudest. He bought her ice cream afterward and let her talk for an hour about how nervous she was. But what broke me, what really melted something inside me, happened a few nights later. Maya fell sick. It wasn't serious, but she had a fever and couldn't sleep. Usually, she only wanted me. She always wrapped her little arms around my neck and refused to let go. But that night, she whispered, "Mommy, I want Daddy Daniel." I froze. I didn't tell him. I just stood quietly by the door and watched. He carried her gently, rocking her slowly, humming a lullaby I didn't even know he knew. He pressed her forehead with a cool towel, checked her temperature every few minutes, and whispered, "You're safe, Princess. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere." My eyes filled with tears, the kind that hurt because they come from somewhere deep. She rested her head on his chest and slept. In that moment, something inside me broke and healed at the same time. One day, I finally asked him, "Daniel, how do you do it? How do you love her so deeply when she's not your biological child?" He looked at me like my question didn't make sense. Then he said, "Love isn't DNA. Love is responsibility. Love is choice. I chose you, and I chose her. She's mine, maybe not by blood, but by heart." I couldn't reply. I just cried into his chest, because the thing everyone said would never happen happened to me. I found a man who didn't just love me. He loved my child like she was his own. No hesitation, no division, no stepdaughter, just daughter. Sometimes I still catch myself staring at the two of them, laughing, playing, talking, and I have to blink back tears because I can't believe it. I can't believe I ever doubted. I can't believe I almost listened to those voices. I can't believe this kind of love found us.
but it did. And every time he carries her, or helps her with homework, or kisses her forehead goodnight, I thank God for proving everybody wrong, because in the end, family isn't always about blood. Sometimes it's about the heart that chooses you and never lets go.